Alright, New Balance versus Reebok. New Balance, a brand that has gained a lot of popularity and a lot of hype within the past 2 years. People just really just rocking New Balance all of a sudden. Just brand new New Balance fans, or maybe just New Balance is doing something different. I don't know. Then we have Reebok, a brand that has just remained classic for multiple decades. Now, which brand is better? Which brand has the better sneakers, the better quality, the better collabs in general? Which brand is better? Stay tuned to the end. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, amazing afternoon, amazing night, amazing morning, whatever time you're watching this video. Today's video, we have a brand new add to the series. We have a new series titled Versus. And a while ago, I put up an Instagram poll on my story. If you guys aren't already following me on my Instagram at _Luigi, I basically put up a poll and I asked which brand is better, New Balance or Reebok, and a majority of you guys voted New Balance is better. Even though I am a Reebok guy and I don't own any New Balance sneakers in my collection, you would think I do, but I don't. I'm going to try to be as not biased as I can in this video. I thought it'd be cool just to add something different and just do something different from what I usually do on the channel. A lot of high hopes for the series, so if you like this type of video and you guys want to see more like versus, comment down below. I have tons of ideas, tons of like other verses I want to do, like Nike versus Adidas, Jordan versus Yeezy. So comment down below which one you guys want to see next. First versus is going to be New Balance versus Reebok. Two kind of heavy hitters, as you can kind of say, not really heavy hitting as Nike or Adidas, but still very well known within the sneaker community. One is super hyped, the other one is mostly just known for like classics. Even though a lot of people don't really like Reebok, don't sleep on Reebok, man. They have a lot of good stuff. I've been wearing Reebok a lot. For the verses, it's going to be broken up into 5 rounds. It's going to be classics, collabs, new models, quality, and hype. Now, both of these brands are going to go head to head for 5 rounds, and whichever brand at the end with the most wins obviously takes home the gold. It's just my personal opinion. If you don't agree with it, that's perfectly fine. That's the beauty of YouTube. You don't have to agree with some random guy on YouTube that just talks about sneakers all day. And this is just my personal take on which brand I think is better out of between the two. Let's get into the first round. So first round, we have classics. Now I'm going to start with the underdog because Reebok is the underdog. Now when it comes to Reebok, they're mostly known for their classics. I own a lot of their classic sneakers, and even though I have to admit probably most of their sales probably come from just nostalgia and just everyone just buying their classic sneakers. Plenty of sneakers that come to my mind for classics. You have the Reebok Classic Leather, you have the Reebok Classic Nylon, but the number one sneaker is that specifically just, in my opinion, just, you know, embodies the classic of Reebok is the Reebok Club C. Now, I find myself wearing this sneaker probably 4 times out of the week. Not only because it's a classic, I love the model of the sneaker. It's super comfortable. It just kind of just goes with everything. And to me, that kind of embodies everything about a classic sneaker, man. You just can't go wrong with a nice pair of Reebok Club C's. When it comes to Reebok, the Reebok Club C is always going to be the #1 classic sneaker, just, you know, specifically for that brand. When it comes to New Balance, there's plenty of other sneakers that come to my mind. For New Balance 990, you have the New Balance 993, but the #1 sneaker that comes to my mind when it comes to New Balance as far as classic goes, we have the New Balance 574. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know the New Balance 574 is a classic. I know a lot of people really like this sneaker. If I were to compare the two, the Reebok Club C and the 574, I'm gonna have to give it to the Reebok Club C. And I know I'm a little biased just because I own a pair of Club C's and I don't own a pair of 574s. I see more people wearing the Club C than I do the 574s. Just more essential and just more classic, and just, I don't know, just kind of embodies the classicness of sneakers. So round 1, I'm gonna have to give it up to Reebok. Into the second round, we have collabs. Now I'm gonna start with New Balance because you guys already know this is coming. So when it comes to collabs, especially between New Balance and Reebok, these brands have collaborated with the same brands, but New Balance just does a better job with collaborations. You know, they've some notable collaborations that they've done is the Bape collab, the Bodega collab, Bodega, which is one of my favorite sneaker boutiques in, you know, in Boston, Aimé Leon Dior. That collaboration has just been freaking overhyped and so crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, I like New Balance 550. I think it's a cool model. I've been meaning to pull the trigger on that sneaker for a while. I just haven't yet. But I knew for a fact that when this collaboration came out, like when I saw the pictures of it that it was gonna drop, I was like, this thing is gonna go crazy. Resellers are gonna go crazy with this. People are gonna love the sneaker, and the resale on these sneakers are freaking crazy. I think one of the colorways go for like 700 on StockX. It's crazy, man. So New Balance definitely, they know what they're doing, man. Moving on to Reebok. And as much as it pains me to say this, you know, Reebok has also collaborated with Bape, you know, Bodega. The one that I think, in my opinion, can kind of go head to head, not really, but I would kind of put up for debate, is probably the Bape collaboration with Reebok for the Reebok Club C, an all white leather sneaker. You have the Bape print right there on the tongue. I think it's dope, but the price point kind of kills me. And the one thing that kind of upsets me about Reebok a little bit, even though, you know, I know the quality is probably great on some of these collaborations, you know, that they do, the leather quality is probably amazing, but most of their collabs are pretty underwhelming, and I feel like they could have just done a lot better. As far as collaboration goes, for round 2, New Balance wins, so they're tied at 1-1. Also, real quick before we get back to the video, if you guys are enjoying the content so far, and especially if it's your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're so close to hitting 4,000 subscribers. So hit that like button and click that little bell to stay notified, because we do drop videos every single week. Let's get back into the video. Round 3, we have new models. So I'm going to start with Reebok on this one. So for new models, the first sneaker, the Reebok Classic Leather Legacy. Great sneaker. I actually own this sneaker. I did a full detail review on it. If you guys do want to go check that out, it's a really good sneaker. I like how they combine, you know, like vintage like aspects of like the Reebok Classic Leather with new materials. They basically created the Reebok Classic Leather Legacy. They have a ton of great colorways. I think the technology that they use in the sneaker is really sleek. It's really dope. It's a really great sneaker. Onto the New Balance side, this should be a no-brainer. When it comes to new models, we have the New Balance 550. New Balance's brand newest model. No other model that comes to my mind other than the 550. Like, even just the general release colorways just instantly sell out. Like, the chokehold that sneaker model has on the sneaker game right now is freaking crazy. I see it all over my timeline. So as far as like new model goes, New Balance, they just take this round, man. So New Balance is up 2-1. Round 4, we have quality. Everyone knows, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys should already know, the prices on New Balance sneakers are pretty expensive. Like, not even talking about like the regular classic sneakers, like a decent pair of like a New Balance sneaker will run you about 130, 140 for like a good model too. And I've always been one to say that you kind of get what you pay for. And if you're paying that amount of money for a sneaker, and from what I've heard and what I've seen in person, the quality on New Balance is really good. Reebok sneakers, I like the leather on the Classic Leather Legacy. I like the leather on the Reebok Club C's. But I do have to admit, the quality is not better than New Balance, even on a really hype sneaker. So yeah, New Balance takes the cake on this one. So New Balance is up 3-1. The last round. So we have at round number 5, we have hype. Now, this should be a no-brainer to all you guys. I don't even need to compare the two. Right now, the hype for New Balance is at an all-time high. When it comes to hype, man, especially with the 550s, like the 550 alone and the Aimé Leon Dior collaboration is just more hyped and better than anything that Reebok has in its catalog right now. Don't get me wrong, Reebok has a lot of good stuff, especially when it comes to the Iverson Question Lows, the Question Mids. Those are really dope too. They have a lot of good collaborations, but the chokehold that the 550 has on the sneaker community right now is just, it's too strong, man. New Balance wins by far, and it's like not even freaking close. So final score, New Balance 4, Reebok 1. New Balance takes the gold. Pretty much it for this video on the Versus series, episode 1. We had New Balance versus Reebok. New Balance came out on top. Comment down below, do you guys agree with my opinion? Do you still think that Reebok is better than New Balance, or are you a big New Balance fan? If you guys did enjoy the content, you guys liked the video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and while you're there, hit that like button. Also click that little bell to stay notified, because we do drop videos every single week. Follow the cameraman on his Instagram at Leon_Kev, the man behind the camera, the man that pulls all the strings. Also, if you guys want, you can catch me on my Instagram at _LouisG. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.